Am I good enough? Am I worth it? Do I have what it takes? Those questions are so familiar to each and every person here on the face of the earth. And these questions can be so paralyzing. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendy. So today, as the title of this video suggests, we are going to talk about these three questions that are always in our minds. These questions are so personal in our lives, yet so universal. I believe so many people get to ask themselves these questions in one point of their lives. So, if you have been at that moment, because me myself, I have been there, and I have also tried to navigate through these questions, I hope you're going to find a good insight from this video. And if you do, please share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Am I good enough? Am I worth it? Do I have what it takes? Those questions are so familiar to each and every person here on the face of the earth. And these questions can be so paralyzing, because if you get to the point you're asking yourself these questions, it means you're living in that moment, or you have had experiences that have pushed you to that point of asking yourself, do I have what it takes? Am I good enough? Am I worth it? So today, I want us to talk about it. So if I would ask you, what has led you to ask yourself, am I good enough? To me, I want to share a personal experience. I ever got to ask myself, am I good enough? Because of a task that I was given, and I felt I was not up to it. I felt I was not qualified for it. I felt like somebody better than me could have gotten that opportunity to do the task. And because in our lives we all get to that point, we ask ourselves, am I good enough? Am I worth it? Will I be able to get over this? I believe these questions, they are not just questions that should make us feel bad about it, that we are asking ourselves that question, but I believe they should help us to open our minds and to also be so much open to how life unfolds itself. I would say it is completely okay if we get to that point of ever asking or doubting. It is completely okay. We live in a world with so many things that are happening around. A world that at times it is unstable to also, it is unavoidable to not ask yourself or to compare yourself. Because in social media, you will go there, you'll find somebody who is doing way better than you, somebody who's even younger than you doing better. So our world is created like that, and that should not discourage us. So I'm going to take each question and I'm going to try to peel off the skin of each and every question and why we get to that point. So stay tuned. Am I good enough? This question arises when we are faced with challenges that push us out of our comfort zones. If you think about it critically, maybe you've just gotten a new job, or you're having a new project, something like that, or you're navigating just through life. Am I good enough to sit in this position that I've had? And most oftenly, our insecurities creep in these moments. That's why we are asking ourselves, like, am I good enough for this task? Am I good enough for this job? But the best thing about it is for you to realize the fact that you're asking yourself that question is because you care. It's because you're trying to find out about those things that make you feel like you're not good enough. What makes me feel like I'm not good enough? Is it that I feel like I'm not more qualified, I'm not more experienced, I don't have the right amount of skills? And that There is where your strength is. When you ask yourself, am I good enough? Um, that is where your strength is, because you will be able to pinpoint on your insecurities. Am I insecure on the fact that I don't have enough skills? So what am I going to do about those skills? You should push yourself outside of your comfort zone, outside that position that you are in, feeling like I don't have enough skills. So what do you do? That is your comfort zone, okay? So what do? You go out, you try to learn new skills, either it's about writing, digital skills, anything, like how to use a new machine, how to deal with patients. If you in yani, you're just being pushed outside of your comfort zone. That's why this question comes up. So we're going to dive right into the next question. Am I worth it? Absolutely. You are worth every respect, every amount of love, and any opportunity that comes your way. I need you to know this, that your worth is inherent. It's inherent. You don't have to earn it, neither do you have to prove it to anyone. I know so many things happen in our lives, and so many people might come in our way and make us feel like we are not worth. Like our worth comes with something, or our worth must be crowned with so many things. Your worth is inside of you. You don't have to earn it from anyone. You don't have to prove it. And you might find somebody who is asking themselves, am I worth to be loved by this person? Of course you are. Am I worth it to be in this job? Of course you are. If you're looking for an assurance, of course you are. You are worth it. You are worth every bit of opportunities, every bit of love, respect, boundaries, anything. You're worth of the world. You're worth it. You're worth to have anything that you desire in your life. You're worth it. Okay? And the moment you realize it, you don't have to prove to people. Because the moment you try to prove it to people, you even lose it. Because you're striving to prove to people, I am worth this or this. So I've answered your question. And I hope you're going to live knowing that you're worth it, because I also know that I am worth it. Do I have what it takes? You ask yourself. Yes, you have it. You don't have to look like it right now. You don't have to have it figured out right now. Okay? Because life is a series of events. You get to learn, you get to do mistakes, you get to grow. And the moment you realize, like, life is not about being perfect, it's about you showing up for yourself, being willful about doing things that make you feel like it is tough for you to navigate around. So if you get to a point, you ask yourself, do I have what it takes? Yes, you do. And even if you feel like you don't have it, you you should also be willing to learn, like, why am I feeling like I don't have what it takes? And you will move out of that comfort zone of that insecurity, because what insecurities do to us, they make us feel like we can never achieve that which we are fearful about. Okay, but we need to break that bondage. We need to break that cave that we have created for ourselves. So, as I've said as I began this video, you are good enough, you are worth it, and you have what it takes. And one thing I want you to take away from this video is to realize that all those things, all those questions that you ask yourself, they are okay, as I said. And I need you to know and to picture yourself being good enough. Picture yourself being worth it. Picture yourself having what it takes. And I know you will be so happy when you achieve all those things. So, as you continue with this journey, don't beat yourself so much. Don't be your critic. because I've gotten to learn I am the only person who is standing on the way of my own success. And I tell myself all the time, no one is coming to save me. No one is coming to create the videos for me if I don't do it. No one is coming to showcase that which I have if I don't put myself out there to showcase all the things that I can offer to the world. So put yourself outside there, and I hope you're going to make it up. Thank you for watching this video. I'm praying for your insights and comments, so keep liking. Thank you. Bye bye.